If you would like to listen to the test, you can follow along with this recording, and it will walk you through each of the questions, reading the questions and the answer choices if it is applicable. You'll be able to stop and rewind the video if you miss a question. I will try to give about a 3 or 4 second pause in between each question, but I don't want to hold everything up. If you would rather just read the questions on your own or you find that easier, you're more than welcome to do that. Make sure if you are listening to this that your headphones are plugged in, the volume is not up too loud. So let's go ahead and get started. I will hover the mouse over the first question. I will read it. The first few are true or false. During the Pax Romana, Rome experienced a serious decline in its power. True or false? True or false? Caligula, Claudius, and Nero were all Julio-Claudian emperors. True or false? The 5 good emperors were Trajan, Hadrian, Augustus, Titus, and Commodus. True or false? Okay, next one down. Civic duty is the idea that citizens have the responsibility to help their country. True or false? Patricians joined the army to escape being poor. True or false? Okay, now we're going on to multiple choice. I will read the question and then I will read the 4 options. Italy has attracted settlers for thousands of years because of its central location and climate, isolation, plentiful rainfall and thick forests, or rugged mountains. The best known early Roman dictator of the Republic was Cincinnatus, Livy, Remus, or Romulus. The reign of Augustus began a long era of civil war, class conflict, discontent, or peace and prosperity. Adopted around 451 BCE, Rome's first code of laws was called the Forum, New Roman Law, Rule of Law, or the 12 Tables of Law. Whom did Rome fight in the Punic Wars? Greece, Sicily, Carthage, or Egypt? The ruling class and top officials of the Roman Republic were the artisans, patricians, plebeians, or shopkeepers. They were brothers who fought to bring reforms to the early republic. Antony and Marcus, Marius and Sulla, Tiberius and Gaius Gracchus, or Pompey and Crassus. Traditional legend says that Rome was founded by Julius Caesar, Octavian, Tarquin the Proud, or Remus and Romulus. Rome's lower classes saw Julius Caesar as a bad leader, hero, teacher, or priest. One reform of Julius Caesar's that still affects us today is the move to accept an economy that ends the use of slave labor, military-run government, taxing of non-citizens, or a 12-month calendar. This cruel emperor murdered many people, including family members, and appointed his horse as consul. Caligula, Claudius, Nero, or Tiberius. The next few are either short answers or we'll use diagrams and maps that you'll need to use for answers. So the next 2 are short answer. What title did Octavian receive after becoming the first emperor of Rome? Who was the last king of Rome? Do your best with the spelling. I'll give you a hint. You should be proud if you know this. So for the next 3 questions, you are going to use this map. So you will need to refer back and forth to this map, paying attention to what the map is telling you. First question, and it's under the map. According to the Punic Wars map, whose troops defeated the Carthaginians at the Battle of Zama? And you will type your answer in. Next question. According to the Punic Wars map, what 3 regions of land did the Roman Republic control? Select all 3. So look at the 4 choices here: Carthage, Italy, Iberian Peninsula, and Greece. Go back up to the map, find which 3 of those were under Rome's control. The last question to go with the map is, according to the Punic Wars map, who traveled through Spain, marched across Gaul, and crossed the Alps to Italy and defeated the Romans at the Battle of Cannae? You will use the map to answer that question. The next section is matching. There are 5 terms, and then there are also 5 definitions across the top. You will match the term to the definition. So the terms, I will go from top to bottom here: First Punic War, dictator, patrician, plebeian, and legion. So then going across the top, you will find the match. So I will go from left to right: a wealthy landowner, a ruler with complete control over the state, owner of small land, trade worker, often poor. Started when Rome fought for control of Sicily. And then the last one is a group of 6,000 soldiers. For the next question, I will read the passage below, or read the passage attached in purple, and you will then answer the question. The question is, what can you infer from the Polybius passage about who had the power in Rome? So here's the passage. They, the Roman commanders, therefore sent frequent messages to Rome asking for instructions. In view of the fact the country was being plundered, stolen from, or looted, the Senate passed a resolution, a legal agreement: give the enemy battle. And that is from the Histories of Polybius by Polybius. So again, the question is, what can you infer from the Polybius passage about who had the power in Rome? Finally, you're going to come down to the last question. Summarize how Rome changed from a republic to an empire. Summarize how Rome changed from a republic to an empire. Make sure you are very detailed on how Rome changed from a republic to an empire. After you are done, check your answers and press submit.